Welcome to the channel, presented by THEB-LINE Entertainment, LLC. Enjoy the show.
People, what's good? Yo, check it out. Welcome to the B-Line ENT, LLC. What we got for you? First off, we got the B-Line Webshow on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, talking a little of everything. Then we got Straight Through the Rope, STR, baby, Wrestle Talk, where we talk all things pro wrestling. Next up, we got the Show Off Show, that's right, the B-Line ENT Entertainment. And then on Sunday nights, we going live on the line with that group panel discussion. Check us out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Head on over to YouTube and subscribe. Also, pick up some merch. The B-Line ENT LLC. Let's go.
Hey, you out there, if you want energy like this, that's right, get the energy of me, Brian B. Enter that promo code BrianB NRG and get 10% off your order today. Get more W's, get more power.
You can't tell me the deck is stacked. You can't whisper behind my back. You can't show me how the odds are up against me all day long.
What's happening? What's up? What's going on? Yo, check it out. It's me, Brian B. Back at it. It's another Tuesday, and we back at it. That's right. B-Line Web Show coming at you. The very first show that started off the B-Line ENT LLC. I hope you guys are hearing me right. We recently got a few upgrades to the studio. I don't know if you can tell, but the studio is looking really good again. Oh man, I'm super excited. I've been working on it behind the scenes a little bit here. We wanted to get the camera upgraded. We got the laptops upgraded. We got a whole bunch of shit. A lot of good stuff happening, as y'all can see. We got the little wrestling shit going. Yo, listen, bro. I've been trying to get this stuff going for a minute. And definitely blessed for the opportunities. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. If you haven't already, please make sure that you go ahead and you head on over to the YouTube channel and you like and you share and you subscribe. I've been telling y'all to do that shit forever now, man. And I appreciate everybody who takes the time to like and share our content and everything that we're doing here at the B-Line ENT. We got so much more for you guys. Yo, check it out. This is Halloween season, right? Yo, it's Halloween on Thursday, man. So Halloween's coming up, kicking in the door for the holiday seasons for 2024 here. And of course, we got our annual 5th special. That's right. I hit the wrong thing, but that's cool. Fuck it. Let's rock with it. It is the B-Line Halloween Spectacular. It is going to be coming out this Thursday, Halloween night at 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's really crazy. Be careful watching it because, it's pretty scary, guys. So it might scare you a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoy it. It's the 5th time that we're doing it. And putting a lot of work into it, man. We were supposed to put it back out last week, but I didn't want to rush it. I think Halloween night is better. And that's when the real creatures of the night come out and they want to play. Bah! Yo, check it out. Listen, we got a lot of shit to talk about tonight, man. A lot of stuff going on. Want to touch on some topics. Listen, bro, it's not only the holiday season this year. This is one of those, years where we're electing people and keeps these stupid campaigns all over the place. And I got a little bit to say about it. Some stuff that's been happening a little bit recently. First of all, I'm super glad this shit's going to be over soon. But before we get into anything, I just got to say, this is the B-Line Web Show. You know what we do. Let's go!
Straight to the point, baby.
It's going down in
3, 2, 1.
People, that's your boy!
Brian B.
Let's go.
Back on the B-Line. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited.
Is the influence you have.
Again with Rangers!
You gotta be a clean baby's ass.
Hold on real quick.
Knows the hands of fate.
People, it's your boy, Ryan B. Welcome to the B-Line Web Show. Let's go!
That's right. Yo, if you haven't already, of course, like, share, subscribe. Definitely go check out the website over there at the B-Line Entertainment LLC.com. That is the B-Line Entertainment LLC.com. We have a lot of content over there. If you guys need any kind of help with any editing packages, or if you want to be a sponsor on the show, you want to come on and let us play your packages at the beginning of the programs. We do 4 programs a week most of the time. And we definitely reach a lot of different people, a lot of different areas, and get your stuff seen. We're looking to get your stuff seen over here. Listen, man, I'm excited, yo. It's a brand new week, man. About to close out October. Closing out the month, yo. I don't know, maybe it's a getting older thing, but you start to pay attention more. You start to pay attention more to, of course, like I've said this before, but time. You really start paying attention to time, yo. And for some weird reason, I was watching a show one time or a movie, and somebody had said they made reference to their birthday. They were like, "Hey, listen, I'm about to turn, 30 or something like that." It was like, "I'm going from 29 to 30." And he was watching the clock, and it was like 11:59, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna enjoy the remainder of my 20s." And I'm just saying to myself in my head, just saying that out loud is like the recognition of this time period, this generation or this decade, whatever, that's gone. That's gone. It's never going to happen again. It's you were at one point you were 10 years old and you woke up and you played with your little toy, you blew out your birthday candles and shit like that or whatever. You got your cards and you spent your day and you had a blast, man. For most people, I'm hoping. But you didn't look back, you didn't pay attention, like, hey man, I'm 10 years old. Once that clock strikes on my birthday next year, I'm not 10 years old. I'll never be 10 years old again. And that realization when you start to get older and then you're 20. Oh, I'm 20 now. There's no more teens. I'm not a teen no more. My teens, that time is gone. I'll never get that back. How depressing. But it's real. It's super fucking real. It's like, you're never going to experience that shit again. And I'm starting to pay more attention. So when it gets times like, like especially like the holidays, it's a little bit more, people start paying attention to more of the dates, like, you're counting down to Christmas and all the stuff, whatever you enjoy. And it's like, you just look and you're like, oh man, Halloween of October, 2024. It's never going to be another one of these, yeah, it should be probably going to be more Halloweens and, Christmases and Thanksgivings and shit like that or whatever. But, the one that you had in 2024 of this year, this is it, man. This is it. This is the only one. You only get the one. Maybe you might not make it to the next one. Y'all just speaking real. Like, you never know. So it's like you gotta start taking time and appreciating the time that you do have. I'm just paying more attention to shit like that, bro. I've been really like thinking about that. Man, wait a minute. This is Halloween 2024 is about to be over. And it's weird. It's not a bad feeling. It's more like awareness. It's just like, you appreciate shit a little bit more. It's like, you're more thankful to be here and see stuff. I've got these little stupid spiders making webs right in my damn studio. I don't know what's up with that. But how you guys doing, man? Everybody doing good? Anybody want to vent about some shit? Anybody having a rough time? Or I'm not gonna lie, I've actually been having a little bit of a pick me up. I've had a really good couple weeks, man. I can't even complain over here getting messages on my computer over here. But I can't even complain. I've had a really, really good couple of weeks, man. I've been able to get a lot of stuff done, a lot of stuff fixed. Can't complain at all, man. Definitely a lot of blessings coming through. But we gotta talk about some shit. Of course, we gotta talk about some shit. It's the web show, man. We got a lot of stuff going on. But I do want to, say one more time that I know I haven't really done my best. Like I said, it's been a lot, going on, especially with this Halloween special, putting this together and doing everything I've been doing recently. But we are actively going to be starting to get some guests back on the web show. I am going to start putting out some posts on not only the web show, I'm sorry, but we're going to be doing the web show, the wrestling show. That's another big thing. Hopefully you guys tune in tomorrow night. We're gonna have a Halloween special with wrestling. We're gonna be talking about our favorite like spooky wrestlers, man, like the spooky wrestlers, from the Bray Wyatts to the Undertakers and Canes and all of that stuff. We're gonna be talking about our favorite and our favorite times. So it should be a really good show tomorrow on Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. I really hope that you guys enjoy it. But I'm looking for new people to come on the show. I'm also looking for a couple more people to join the actual event. Like, when I go live on every Wednesday, from this point on, it's pretty much been, every Wednesday we definitely do the wrestling show. If we don't do any show out throughout the week, it's definitely the wrestling show. So I'm looking to have some more people on. We had a crew on last week that was really cool. Of course, me, Lay, and Slim still holding it down, but we're just looking to meet some new people, man. We want some new regulars to come on and talk wrestling with us, debate, talk shit, whatever. I'm down for anything. So really looking forward to meeting some new people, but also on the web show, I want to get some new people. I want to get some interesting people to talk with. I'm going to start reaching back out and seeing if people's schedules can match up to our recording times. And really, really, really looking forward to that stuff, man. But I had a couple of things that I saw, throughout the week, and some things I wanted to touch bases on and kind of have some conversations about. I was even going to reach out to some people to see if they wanted to jump on today, but I didn't really have a lot of time. Like I said, I've really been getting some shit together. But yeah, man. Like I said at the beginning, like, we're gonna touch on a couple of topics. I think one of the first ones I want to touch on is a story that broke, I think, last week, maybe, or maybe it was a week before. Yeah, these two people right here. Okay, I think her name is Erica Mena. Is that her? I don't know. Listen, I don't follow fucking basketball wives. I don't follow celebrity wives or celebrity girls or whatever who live off their husbands. I don't follow it. I don't know. I don't know who these people are. I don't even know who the hell Erica Mena is or whatever. I thought she was an Instagram lady or whatever. I have no idea. But apparently, like, she's just a hottie in the industry or whatever, and she is famous for, I guess, being sexy or whatever. I don't know. I guess that shit was so much more appealing when I was younger. Like, I would look at these, like, we all had them. Remember in like the I Like the Way You Move video with Outkast, and you had Buffy the Body, and I don't even remember a lot of their names, but you had like the video vixens, and they come Melissa Ford. They come out. Who else? There was a bunch of them at one point. But they come out and they were just like, they were sexy. Like, that was their job. I'm sexy. Hey, you want to do me or whatever. And that was what it was. You feel me? And then you got all these guys, they go and get them and wipe them up and shit like that or whatever. And, yeah, listen, you want a pretty chick, man, especially when you got stuff. You're able to got a little money. They're a little more interested in you. And you got these pretty chicks, man. But I think that there's a lot of camera, like entertaining things about these beautiful women or guys, whatever you like. There's these beautiful people, you know what I'm saying? Really good looking, attractive people or whatever. And you see them in the camera, you see them in the spotlight, and it's attractive, it's entertaining. But when them fucking doors close, man, that's when that real person comes out. And you got to deal with that trophy wife that you got, in the back rooms and shit. And you've been seeing a lot. One of the most famous cases that you had was Rihanna and Chris Brown, all their situation. That was a crazy ass time. Two of the biggest stars in music at that time for sure was Rihanna and Chris Brown. They were, in a relationship, and then they had their spat and was hitting on each other and doing all this other shit or whatever. And of course, Chris Brown took the biggest, butt of the situation. But at the end of the day, let's be real. Like, Chris Brown was, Rihanna was over there, came out, bit him and doing all this other stuff. I think allegedly, I heard, but it's just wild, man. Like, these people are still humans. You feel me? Like in the behind the scenes. But listen, bro, this came out and I saw, and I don't like really talking about this shit too much, but I think it's a good topic in general for what we're going to kind of ride into today. But yeah, so they had basically, I guess, cameras in their house, and they started showing, some behind the scenes things that were going on. And you see in this picture here, like, at one point when I was watching this, she was like pretty much attacking this guy. He was like, I don't know if he was trying to leave or what the hell he was trying to do really, but she was like, attacking him. She just kept going after him, going at him. And what a crazy world we live in now, or it's more available now, I guess, to where you have, documentation and footage of shit like this happening in your home, man. So if you do have a crazy situation, especially for the guy, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, especially for the guy is usually the one, if it's a woman and a man, any kind of like violence, disputes or whatever, like you have the guy, a lot of times he takes the butt, like, of the situation. The cops come, oh, was there, any kind of violence that occurred? And the cops looking at the man like, wait a minute, you see this woman? No, you get locked the fuck up, man. People joke around about it, but it's real. And now it's like, you're starting to see with these videos, whether it be the Jonathan Majors situation, whether it be, there's been a couple of events that's happened recently. And you're seeing these women, fucking going crazy, bro. Like, putting their hands on dudes, and then, we're expected not to, do anything back. We just got to sit here and eat it. I don't know, bro. I don't know how much I'm believing in that shit anymore, yo. And then it's like, then when it comes out, society wants to label you in a certain way when, they're not addressing the real issue. Like, a lot of times domestic violence goes both ways, bro. You can't be over here putting your fucking hands on people and then over here dismissing it, but that's a woman, bro. Nah, fuck you, bro. Like, nah, nobody should be putting their hands on nobody. You want to just be smacking people in the face. Like I said, in this video, if people have saw it, I don't know if you saw it, but like, she was over there. At one point, I think that gold statue right there, I think she like threw it on the ground. And then, a whole different topic, of course, the kids just standing here witnessing this shit. and they're just like, damn, what the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really know. You can tell they young, but they have them having to walk on glass, and come on, bro. Like, wow, bro. Wow behavior, yo. Wow behavior. Now, I say all of that, right? I say all of that, right? Here, before I even get into it. Look at this shit. That's when you know you got a crazy motherfucker. That's when you know you got somebody crazy, bro. Like, I don't know what happened, right? But no, if I had to paint the picture, like if you gave me the story and was like, oh, tell a story about it. Listen, bro, it looks like right here, it looks like, I don't know if old boy finally got her out the house, finally got her up out of there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she locked her keys. I don't fucking know. But if you see the thing, it looks like she over there kind of climbed back over the gate with the ladder. And bro, listen, bro, this shit is insane, yo. Listen, man. We're gonna talk about it, right? But it's just wow, like it's a wild situation. But here's the thing, bro. There's a lot that goes down in relationships. Let's be honest, man. How many relationships are super perfect? And perfect is like, it's almost a imaginary term at this point. I think people use the word perfect to kind of be more accepted. Who's perfect? Whatever. Like, all right, yeah, you're not perfect, motherfucker, but there's got to be some kind of boundaries or limitations to, like, your mess ups and stuff like that. So I think it needs to be a little bit more regulated. Like, okay, maybe there's a lot of situations with relationships to where people fight, man. People fight. Think about how hard a relationship is. You have two people that are coming together to try to do some of the most important things that you can possibly do in life, in your life. You come together with pretty much everything, raising kids and dogs, whatever you get, like, any kind of responsibilities that you take on, financing homes and cars and, everything from death, everything, insurance, you know what I'm saying? There's so many important factors that come into a decision that's made between one person, let alone two people that have to do things together and compromise and communicate and work out, no matter the situation, no matter, what kind of, you get mad at your wife and you got your wife and yeah, you happy, you love her, you care about her. And then one day, you're drawing your picture. You're drawing a picture of Batman, whatever. I don't know. Something stupid, right? You're drawing your picture of Batman. And then she walks in and she goes, oh, man, that's not that good. I don't like that much. And then just walks away. And, yo, it sounds stupid, right? And that's just a really silly example. But for real, is that supposed to be Batman? Oh, come on, babe. You could do better than that. It ain't a big deal, right? But it's a big deal to you. You were trying hard to draw that picture of Batman, and for her to come in and maybe to her, she's like, oh, I'm just like, maybe I'm just giving him some tips or I'm just trying to help out. But you love this woman. She does everything for you. She does awesome. And then she says some shit like that. And now you just got this thing where you got to contemplate in your head like, damn, really? I'm over here trying hard to do this. Maybe you don't even tell her. You just keep it in your head. But a part of you was like, man, fuck you. Like, saying that shit to me. Now that's just like a small, you know what I'm saying? But it happens. You got to be around this person consistently doing important shit, not important shit, regular shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be around this person consistently. So now you got different feelings that happen all the time. It's not just always lovey-dovey. It's not a movie or a sitcom. Like, it's shit you got to go through on a daily basis with this person that you live with. So you're going to have ups and downs, man. And, sometimes you don't want to be bothered and they want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that happens consistently. So a relationship is very difficult to regulate. But when you have cameras in your house and you have, things monitoring you or eyes on you more than, the regular couple, you'll have, people who just are invested in you more than other people are, whether you be on social media, whether you're a celebrity and you got paparazzi following you around, constantly taking pictures in, certain areas or whatever, you're on a TV show, you got a lot more, publicized criticism that's going to be coming at you because, your shit is more public. But when you got cameras in your house, you got documentation and footage and stuff like that, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a situation where it's like you had something recorded, and then you had to watch it back, and you're like, oh man, that was like, I didn't even see that when I first saw it. But you get that third party perspective in a way, even on yourself. And I think that's opening windows into relationships that I don't know how to say it. It's putting a spotlight on things that you can maybe say are worse than what they are, if that makes sense. If two people have a really bad argument and it's some sporadic shit, the Batman shit, just let's just say the guy says, hey, I've been working on this Batman all day. How dare you say some shit like that to me? Man, you know what? Get the hell out of here. I don't even want to talk to you right now. And she's like, I was just saying something. I didn't know you're going back. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they go back and forth, back and forth. And then, they go on, they take the dance. It's a pretty healthy argument. It's just an argument. It kind of goes in what it is. They go their separate ways later on. Baby, really not to say that. I'm sorry. I was just trying to help you. I'm sorry. I took the wrong. And then, bam, they piece up, blah, blah. If you go watch that motherfucking evidence, like, let's just say a week from now, like, you go ahead and go watch that video and you see that argument on there, the public eyes, like, you gonna look at that one like, well, these fucking people crazy arguing about Batman. Even they probably look at it like, damn, we arguing about Batman, man. We wilding. That's my point. You feel me? Like, it's like I understand. Like, I understand in a relationship. I feel like people are losing the ability to be understanding. I feel like people want to be more judgmental before they're able to be understanding, and that goes both ways. Like, literally, it goes like you kind of want your feeling to be validated or your thought to be validated more than you're willing to compromise validation. Like, you want no, this is how it should be because look, this is how it is, blah, blah. Nah, man, look at the full picture. Like, can you say to yourself while you're watching that video, well, I don't know if this is a stupid fight. Like, do they fight like this all the time? Can I see some more evidence? I'm not just going to judge something off that one. You know what I'm saying? I think now people are more likely to see one thing or one event or maybe one or two things even, and kind of just base their whole, summary of a person or an event or a situation just off of that one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think everybody, but I think people do it because they want to feel validated in their judgment. I think I'm saying this shit right, but it's really weird, man. It's really weird, and that's where I'm saying all of that to say that's where you have to start kind of determining what's really bad. What's really bad when you're having these really big blow-ups and these really big problems and these really big situations, especially when it's in front of the kids and shit. Sometimes things like things like this, I think is a little bit more understandable of like, listen, you got a chick over here, you locked her out the house and she over here trying to jump over your fucking like, okay, man, people, this situation going a little too crazy. Like, you over there fighting in front of the kids, breaking statues, hitting each other, putting hands on each other, and the kids standing there watching with their pajamas on. This situation might be a little bit, out of control, out of hand. You feel me? So there's definitely easier times to tell it. But like I said about the Batman argument, like, that might to somebody else's eyes, that may be like one of the worst arguments they ever seen. They don't argue at all. They have a situation where when they get frustrated with each other, they just separate. They don't talk because ain't nobody. I don't think there's no relationship in history where everybody's just calm and nobody ever has disagreements. And listen, bro, if that's you, then you a fucking alien or something, because there ain't no way. But it just made me really start questioning, like, what's toxic, bro? Like, does it have to be this extreme to be toxic? So I found some stuff. So let's go ahead and check some shit out, yo. So this is what I found. It says 9 signs, and there's plenty of shit on things. It's just one of the things that was there. But I thought this was a good one to read on the show. Like 9 signs you are in a toxic, and that's another word. I want to kind of just put some more of a shine on toxic. People take a word, especially when it's like use terminology for the time. They take a word and they super abuse it. Like, everything can be toxic. I think that's another reason why I want to have this conversation. Everything is deemed toxic. You can't do shit now without it being toxic. You feel me? So the word gets less meaning. because it's overused and it's used in all situations. But a toxic relationship, you can't say, "Oh, he got me the wrong food." Yes, I'm just being toxic now. Like, nah, shut up, bro. Stop playing. Like, toxic relationship is exactly what, to me, is exactly what it sounds like. It's some shit that's horrible for you. It's bad for you. Any kind of toxins that you're dealing with, whatever chemicals, whatever you want to call it, it's a bad situation. It's not good for you. So you're in a toxic relationship. Let's go over number one. They always bring up your past and judge you with it. Yeah. Always bringing up the past and judging you. Yeah, to a degree. I think, like I said, you can't just blanket statement some shit. If you're consistently doing things, the wrong way constantly, and it's similar to the stuff that you've done in the past. For instance, somebody's cheated on you in the past, and you said, "Hey, I love you. I can't believe you did this, but I'm going to, I want to, try to make it work if we can, but I'm not going to forget. Like, we're going to try to make it work and go through. You have to respect that decision." Now, if they just cheat on you and then they don't say anything, or and just don't handle it, then that's a different situation. But if somebody is actually taking the time to acknowledge the situation and saying, "Hey, you cheated on me. I really don't like that. We have enough to try to make it work with each other. Okay, let's try to make it work." But then, every situation, if you bringing it up, then that's a problem. But if you're going to consistently keep cheating, whether that person has, forgiven you or gave you another chance, but you're going to keep doing it. And then they start bringing up the past, like, "Hey, you told me you weren't going to do this. Every time we get in a situation, you do this." But they're, let's just say they're really in love and they're trying to, it definitely could be a toxic relationship still. But I just want to make sure it's acknowledged. It's not just like the other side, because the other side could be the guy. "Yeah, I cheated on you last time, but why you got to bring it up right now?" You feel me? Like, and then he trying to use this shit as a counter. "You remember we read that thing on the B-line shit, and it said if you bring up people past, you toxic, you toxic." Nah, motherfucker, you toxic. She doing the right shit, or he toxic, whatever, So always bring up the past. At the end of the day, I guess the point is, you're in a toxic relationship if you're doing that shit. Number two, they are controlling and won't let you be yourself. I'm reading this trying to make sure I'm not, like, because I don't think so. But yeah, they're controlling and won't let you be yourself. Yeah, I guess that's a good one. I mean, ain't really too much you could do about that. Controlling is one thing. How much is controlling? Because there's definitely levels. Like, what I'm saying? You could be somebody, "Oh no, lock her ass to the bed. Nope, you'll pee when I tell you will." Or you could be controlling in a way of like, "Hey, listen, I want you only going out on Mondays and you're not going out on Tuesdays. That's what it is." Those are still kind of extreme. Or you could be controlling in a way of like, "Hey, listen, I control the TV remote." And certain, then there's certain compromises, because that's not just controlling, won't let you be yourself. What's yourself? Are you the person who wants to go out and wear the freakum dress to the club every Thursday and Friday? Like, then you got to start questioning, are you the toxic one in a relationship? I don't know, man. It's a lot to think about. You can't just blanket this shit like, "Oh yeah, he controls me all the time. I'm toxic. Oh, toxic relationship." You fucking shouting it on the mountaintops. But they're selfish about everything, and they're selfish. Everything is always about them. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's hard to kind of see that shit sometimes, if you always just everything has got to be made out to look like, that's kind of like what I was saying before. Like, "Oh, I'm cheating, but you always bringing it up." You know what I'm saying? Like, "Why you always gotta do that? You how you think I feel?" You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I can see that. I can see that shit for sure. They don't care about your feelings. All right, they don't care about your feelings. Well, I don't know how you ended up with them. "I love you, babe." Yeah, whatever, motherfucker. Some of this shit seems like it should be self-explanatory, but I guess it's just harder to see at times, man. They want you to make them a priority, but they don't want to make you a priority in their life. Okay, got you. That's a good one. It is difficult to communicate with them. Okay. I guess that could mean anything. Like, that's just people shutting down. That's a bitch right there. I'd rather argue with somebody for a straight day, than sit here and just talk to somebody who's not saying anything or showing no response and having no emotion towards it. Listen, bro, that's that shit I can't take. I can't do that. You might as well just not even fucking talk at all. They never apologize for their mistakes. Okay. I guess that's a character I can kind of relate to. I don't like to apologize all the time. I don't like to apologize all the time. I like to really make sure that when I apologize, it's sincere, like severely sincere. I don't want to be the person that's always just saying sorry because that shit don't mean anything, you know. So I definitely understand that one. Me and my wife have talked about that in the past. I don't like to always, hey, I'm sorry. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Oh, I did it before. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Like I like to, especially in an argument. Like I want you to understand, like, hey, listen, I said this. I want to make sure I say all the stuff that I can and make sure I know what I'm apologizing for. And that's because I care. I don't want to keep having the same issue over and over again. But yeah, that's definitely a good one. You know, you can't just keep fucking up and never even like acknowledge it in any type of way. But they make you feel guilty when they're wrong. Okay, okay, that's a good one too. That's definitely a good one. You got somebody doing something wrong. That's going back to, yeah, I cheated, but why you always got to bring it up? Every time I do something, you always trying to tell me something. Yeah, I definitely get that. You never seem to get anything right, and when it comes down to them, everything you do is wrong. Well, yeah, then you find somebody new, motherfucker. You don't even have to be told at that point. I listen. I mean, so for anybody who needed to hear that, you know, I think at the end of the day, with relationships and stuff like that, definitely you can hit the obvious red flags. If you over there fighting in front of kids and putting hands on each other, that's immediate. Just fucking ring the bell and just let each other know. Like I said, I say that still, you know, understanding that there's a lot of different people out there, and some people are a little tougher than others, and sometimes, you know, they got them couples that, I'm not saying that it's good. I'm not saying it's good in any way, but I'm just saying, who am I to be able to tell people what works for them and what doesn't? You know what I'm saying? You got them sexual ass people who like to choke each other and dress each other up like fucking latex gloves or whatever, and then hang each other from the ceiling. Who am I to say, oh yeah, you have to do this to be right? Shit, nah, it's different strokes, different folks. But in most cases, I would think that, more healthier relationships, you're not putting hands on each other, not arguing to the point where it's affecting everything, throwing stuff, breaking shit, just wilding out, man. You ain't at a damn concert. You should be able to control yourself with some composure. But hopefully you guys like found some comfort in that, and try a little bit better, just to be a little bit better with each other, and a little bit more open. Another thing about growing up is really start to, hopefully, you could really start to acknowledge some things that you've done wrong and pay attention more to things that you need to do better and things like that. Have some real true understanding with yourself. All right, so we're gonna talk about one more thing before we get to one of the main topics I really want to talk about tonight. And listen, this is really interesting to me. This is one of the things that caught me, and I was like, oh man, people over here taking chances, bro. That's why I named this episode Taking Chances. I should have put it on what's it called? But yeah, very, very interesting, bro. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple weeks ago they had the show it. Oh, okay, there it goes. They had something happen where Chase had a glitch or something like that, and apparently these glitches happen like every now and then. Like these glitches will give you the ability to order off a DoorDash, and I want 500 cheeseburgers for $3 and shit, and then you'll be able to get it. But at one point Chase Bank had a glitch, and apparently people were over there on the account and they were withdrawing money, I think, or something like that, or adding money into their account, and they were just getting like thousands of dollars just added into their account. Now the story breaks and you hear it, and then, I guess people hear it differently. People hear it. One person hears it like, wait a minute, what? You can get it. What? Oh, where's my phone? And they grab their phone immediately and they try to get it before the time expires and shit. And other people hear it and say, oh shit, like that's crazy. Wow, I wish I could get some money in my bank account, but they're smart enough not to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing that I'll never understand is how can somebody like see something like this or have something like this happen and not have understanding that, it's not gonna go good for you, bro. Like it's not gonna go good for you. Like, are you really thinking that if there is a mistake or a mishap or something happens like this, like, do you think it's gonna be nope? It let me do it. Like, where's the rationalization with this shit? Like, so it says here that one of the ones that was done was somebody was able to, however you get it, was able to get $290,000 in their account. How the fuck do you wake up and talk to your girl or your wife or your mom, whoever? Oh, there was your wife. There was a glitch on. Look, I got $290,000 in my account. And they're looking at you, and instead of saying, "What are you doing? Don't, blah, 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 this and that. Don't do that." They're like, "Oh, hurry up. You better go spend that before they." Like, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen, bro? Like, do you think there's gonna be no consequences? Like, do you have no like real understanding of the world or anything like that? That's shit that makes me like question stuff, man. It really makes me like question, how can you be that dumb? Like, how can you be that crazy, bro? To take such a risk, like such a huge risk, and just put it all on the line, knowing that it's an obvious mistake. Now, there was times I remember where like, when I worked at like Target or Walmart, and they had like, the applications where whatever the application, you plug it in, you get like a coupon or something like that. Now, there was times where the website itself would have like glitches and shit like that or whatever, and they'll go and people will come and buy like a PlayStation, and the PlayStation, there's something would be wrong, and you'll go and get a PlayStation for like $20 because the glitch will have it in there. That shit happens. Listen, bruh, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? If you get to that register and they ring it up and that thing says $20, not $20, that's you. But if your bank and stuff does it, it's just one of those things where you kind of just gotta have common sense, bro. Or at least like, or at least like an understanding, brain that helps you like, all right, well, even if I do get away with this, like, I'm pretty sure like there's gonna be some repercussions on the back end. Like the people who do the fraud with, the IRS and all that. How the fuck do you even think about doing that, bro? Like, I try my best to do everything as correctly as I can. I try to, I'll try to, take some shortcuts in some certain areas or whatever. But to sit here and just be wild and just literally let yourself just take a risk that will financially destroy you. Check this shit out, yo. Let's go ahead and play the actual clip. I forgot. This is a guy that I watch on TikTok sometimes. I don't like watching him that much because he's a clickbaiter a little bit, but sometimes he be having real stories. So fuck it. Let's put him.
Chase Bank is now suing the people that frauded them with the Chase Bank glitch, which was just check fraud. The worst case was $290,000, and it's against 2 people and 2 businesses, with a total of over $660,000 from just those 4. As of the 28th, U.S. Bank Chase is starting to sue customers for the check fraud, or the Chase Bank glitch. It happened in late August, and it let customers deposit big checks into ATMs and withdraw funds before the checks could clear, so it was check fraud. They filed 4 lawsuits on Monday in federal court in Los Angeles, Houston, and Miami, accusing 2 individuals and 2 businesses of illegally retaining more than $661,000 after the checks they deposited were deemed counterfeit or forged. Check fraud. The biggest one, check this out. A Houston man still owes $290,000 after withdrawing over 2 days most of a $335,000 check. And it looks like all he had left over was $44,060.53, if my math is correct. But what do you guys think about this? I didn't know that much money got robbed from this bank. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and follow, and share this with.
That is crazy, y'all. That motherfucker was buying everything, yo. $290,000. That motherfucker only had $40,000. He paid everybody fucking life. How do you not know you gonna be got? You're gonna be super got. Oh man, that is bananas, yo. Listen, man. I don't know. Some people just, they take chances, bro. Take crazy chances. And then you wind up like, in a badass situation. And next thing you know, you fucked, yo. What's he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What's he going to do? Oh, I didn't know. I thought I just got some money. I thought it was okay. I thought it was mine. Like, yo, are you fucking crazy? So that's what they're doing, the depositing the checks in that list, and that's fucking mad. So if you're out here, definitely, make smart decisions, bro. Don't sit here and play with your life. It's definitely not worth it in the end round. Speaking of playing with your life, this is another video right here. I don't know if y'all saw this. This is another guy. He ran out into the football field, and this freaking security guard just obliterated his ass. This was really crazy. This taking chances, coming out, cashing checks. He ass can't cash or whatever. Literally. Yeah, I thought I had the video of the guy getting rocked, but that shit was crazy. They had my man. They fucking super trucked his ass. But listen, man, I just gotta make better decisions, yo. Definitely gotta make better decisions. Yo, speaking of taking chances, let's talk about something else. This is one of the other stories that I really wanted to talk about tonight. Let's check it out, man. Let's watch the video first, and then we'll have a discussion about it. All right, let's go ahead and share the screen once again. Share the screen. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. All right, let's go. Oh, sorry.
Floating island.
All right, let's go.
There's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there.
Dr. Rosseo, your reaction tonight.
Natasha, we were just called garbage in Madison Square Garden, no less, the home state of over 1 million Puerto Ricans. This is egregious. It's insulting. And it will cost President Trump if he does not address this. Look, I was proud governor of the island, and I am a current congressional delegate. And our island is quite the opposite of garbage. It is beautiful. Its people are kind. It is an incubator that generates innovation and art. We have a legacy of patriotism, of folks that have given the ultimate price for our nation, and we are proud U.S. citizens. So everyone should reject this sort of statement, starting with President Trump. And I get that Hinchcliffe is a comedian, but he does so in a political stage, in a political rally, not in a committee club. And this is a different context, and there are consequences. So this is not about Tony. It's about President Trump and how he responds to this.
I wanted to address this because, like I said, I'm ready for this politics shit to be over, bro. Like, I'm just, I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm getting, like I said, I think everything is kind of resorting back lately to just me getting older, me having more of an understanding of stuff and seeing things for what it really is. Maybe it was always like this, but I don't know, man. It just seems like media and entertainment and this world is just there. We're literally just like we're it's a fucking popularity contest like never before, man. When I saw this right here, keep in mind, I've been super strong on not falling into either category. I don't believe in fucking presidency anymore. Just because I'm aware of stuff now, I don't think that either one matter. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't vote. Never will. I don't think that it does anything. I don't think that I think it's just meant to make us feel important. But to be real with you, if you don't agree with either party, like what do? Oh, there's third parties. There's not really third parties, bro. That's just there. It's another thing of there for comfort. When the fuck has a third party ever won any kind of election, any fucking situation? It's just there as an option. Is there as a button to push. Trump, whatever. Kamala, really whatever. I'll be honest. The reason why I have such a slanted view on Kamala, because she gets on the screen. She just started getting on the fucking screen. And I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we got the same plan. Shit's more fucked up than I ever remember, and she's in office now. I keep saying that. I've been saying that. I don't hear that many people saying it. I don't know if I'm wrong, but yeah, she's a vice president right now. If all of this shit is like, supposed to get so much better when she gets elected, Why isn't it better now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, it's not her fault. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Everybody tries to make all these, like, you know, excuses for people that they have no idea. At least I'm honest. Like, I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, it just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Is it ignorance that I'm living with? Or is it just, I just can't, you know, sum the shit up with the knowledge that I have? I don't believe in them, bro. I don't believe in any of them. You know, Trump, you know, he got his shit with him. Even though, like, you know, I think that things were in a better kind of state when he was president. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, we had COVID, but I don't think that was his fault. I mean, I think things could have been worse. You know, I remember, you know, shit was cheaper. It was, you know, listen, bro, things were different. I don't fuck what anybody says. It really was. But at the same time, it's like, just to see all this stuff with celebrities recently, like I watch wrestling, like, you know, even with wrestlers and arguing about, oh, why are you supporting this guy? And why are you like, when the fuck did that start happening? Like, you know, people used to be more private, especially not bringing their political views into their business. And, you know, it was just like, it was not accepted at one point. And now all of a sudden, everybody is just wearing hats and t-shirts and shit. Like, it's a fucking concert that they're going to in Madison Square Garden. Trump is there. Bro, this shit's getting insane, yo. Like, and then once they win, like they, you know, they do whatever the fuck they do, man. It's like, you know, I think the race is like the funnest part. It's the movie, you know what I'm saying? It's the battle, and then you win the war, and then it's just they just go back and doing the same shit. That's what it literally be, bro. I haven't seen not one yet that I was like, oh, this president really made a huge change, and shit's been exactly the same fucking forever, if not worse. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of getting worse and up and down. This is high, that's not. Oh, we're giving $1 billion to this country for this shit and this country for that shit. Oh, what the fuck ever, bro. I don't believe in none of this shit no more. So have fun arguing and picking sides and wearing blue and red shirts and shit all day. But the one thing I can definitely say with this situation right here, Tony Hinchcliffe, Hinchcliffe, however you say that shit. Listen, bro, I love comedians. I know this guy off, you know, he was on, I see him mostly on Joe Rogan. I know the Kill Tony show that he does. It's actually pretty funny. Like, you know, it's a lot of guys that I've seen. Brian Redband. You know, I see my boy Shane Gill's on there. Of course, Joe Rogan. Ric Flair was up on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually engaged in his content. I mean, it's pretty good. But for you to get up there and just be so fucking stupid, man, and just make such a stupid comment, like, you know, comedian or not, that's not a badge to hide behind, bro. That's not a fucking badge. Like, you know, you still have to make better judgments, bro. You know damn well that wasn't a good thing to say. Even being funny, you know what I'm saying? You're discriminating against a whole group of fucking people. Like my man just said, like, you know, in New York City of all places, like, Latino heritage, very strong. Puerto Rican heritage, very strong. And you're going to get your stupid ass up there and say, oh, a pile of garbage in the middle of the ocean like Puerto Rico. Man, come on, bro. How the fuck do you think that's even going to be handled? You know, and not for nothing. If I was Trump, I'd be mad as shit. Like, why the fuck you going to get up there and say some stupid shit like that right when these people are about to vote for me? Like old boy just said, like, that's there's at least 600 motherfuckers who saw that shit that was gonna vote for Trump and said, oh no, fuck this shit. You can't have somebody slander your shit like that, bro. Come on. Even if that's how you really feel. And this is the shit that really got me. Check this out, bro. Let me get it up here. This is the shit that be tripping. Like, after people do certain things, like, you know, you got different ways to like react to it again. But then when people choose to be like this, check this shit out. So he replies back to the situation, which is, in my opinion, the best thing you can do. The best thing you could do. Just sit on the side and people say something, or you say something, you do something wrong, and then you sit on the side and people say your PR, whoever, no, just let it die. Fuck you. Get on the mic and admit, hey, listen, I was doing some comedy. A video I'd fucking video. I was doing comedy for a long time, guys. I realized, after I made, like we were talking about earlier, having the camera, you watch it back. Oh, this is horrible. I realized this is the worst shit I could have did, but nah. Let's check what my man said. My man, he gonna say, these people have no sense of humor. Fucking toxic shit. Fucking blame everybody else. These people have no sense of humor. Wild that a vice presidential candidate would take time out of his busy schedule to analyze a joke taken out of context to make it seem racist. That's fucking, listen, Tony. Like I said, bro, I'm a fucking comedy fan. I'm one of the ones who's usually on the alternative seat. And I'm like, bro, that's comedy, bro. Let shit go. But even I have to say, like, come on, bro. Like, you definitely shouldn't have said that shit. Like, it was not funny. It wasn't the time for it. Like, you have to fucking, to be a good comedian, I feel like you have to know that. You can't just be a bumbling idiot and just unleash your jokes at the fucking, at any time or any situation. You wouldn't go into a fucking school and joke about school. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be fucking real, bro. Like, if you're not that understanding, like, why are you a grown-up? Like, are you not an adult, nigga? Like, you can't figure this shit out on your own? So, these people have no sense of humor, take time his busy schedule, blaming everybody on the fucking planet to take this out of context. You literally called a whole fucking part of the USA a floating pile of garbage. I don't understand how that's taken out of context, bro. Like, what else can you take it? I love Puerto Rico. This is the best part here. I love Puerto Rico, and I vacation there. That's the similar shit. Also, real shit. That's similar to, I love black people. I have them in my household. I have 5 black friends. That's the similar shit right there. I love Puerto Rico. I've see, bro. That's why I see when somebody says shit like that. That's when I'm like, all right, maybe you do need a PR, motherfucker. I'll tell you how to say shit. But it's just, it's difficult because it's like, you're also giving a bad name to comedians, man. Like, in a way, you do represent it but that's also why I don't feel like, these comedians come out and they say stupid shit. Like, let's say he wanted to come out and just say something. Oh, we got Donald Trump running. Oh man, guess this world gonna be crazy. We won't all be rich like him. Or okay, even then it's like, you're still kind of pushing a little bit of a boundary, but at least it's more reasonable. You're there, you're there supporting it. You can always say, oh, I'm just joking around. We love him. He thinks he'd be the best person, whatever. But then you're going to sit there and say, just discriminate against the whole fucking thing. And he also said, I made fun of everyone, watched the whole set, like, basically still just trying to, like, justify his actions, bro. Listen, I'm sorry, Tony. Like I said, I've followed Kill Tony, all of that shit. I like it. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? They say outlandish shit all the time. Yeah, no doubt about it. But I just don't understand. Like, do you not know how to turn it off? Or are you fucking retarded? Like, you can't figure out how to not do stuff like that. Like, I don't know, man. It's just very difficult. It's very difficult to understand how somebody can't understand that shit. But yeah, you made an ass of yourself, bro. And I'm pretty sure, like, you're kicking yourself a little bit. Maybe you're sticking to your guns. Like, no, I didn't do nothing. I'm just a comedian. Motherfucker, that's not a badge, yo. Don't try to hide by that shit. If I was him, which is a stupid thing to say because I'm not him, but if I feel like if he could do something smart, he would say, listen, I was trying to be funny. I'm sorry. It came out wrong. I don't got nothing but respect for people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fix shit fast, yo. And be honest with it too, not on some bullshit. Like, hey, I'm sorry. I was trying to be funny. I was at the big rally. I was just trying to be funny. I thought people would kind of laugh at it. I didn't really think it out too well. That's my bad. That's my fault. I respect everybody. I'm really sorry, if I offended anybody. And then bam. And then you get a whole bunch of people looking at, oh, thank you. Well, we get the, you know what I'm saying? You might still have a couple assholes. No, you probably feel. But for the most part, you're going to have people like, oh, he came back and said, all right, well, at least he apologized. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how people don't do that. You're going to get out and make a tweet and say all this other shit. Might be time to change your tampon. It looks like he's specifically talking to one person. I don't know who the fucking person is, but just silly, bro. But yeah, I can't wait for all this political shit to be over, man. I don't care who wins. I don't think whatever, whoever wins wins, and we'll see what happens from there. And let everybody say, "Oh, you got to vote. It's your right. It's your civic duty." And have fun. Have fun. Like that empowerment, is it driving you that hard? Like to me, that's the point of the shit. That's the only fucking thing that it is. Like, it's just to make you feel like you're important, like you matter, the democracy, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. It's not. I just don't believe in the shit. I think that there's an agenda behind all of this shit, and whoever gets in that motherfucker, I'm not saying people can't have a handful of good ideas and stuff like that they, are trying to implement and portray, but I think there's a much bigger picture running this whole shit. And I don't think the people that get up in there have that much, in. And I don't think, definitely, the two people that are running, I don't really think that they have, I don't really think they have the best interests of everybody at heart. I think that they just do what the fuck they're doing, puppets for the play. And Trump, at the very least, like I've always said, I feel like Trump is he'll go against the grain, but I feel like he goes against the grain just because he wants to challenge himself. I don't feel like it's all because of the people. I feel like he wants that power. He wants to be in that position. He wants to just see if he can do it. As a matter of fact, there was a thing I was listening to. I wish I had it, but it was a thing I could do it to where somebody who knows him, apparently, this is apparently, somebody was sitting there literally saying like, "Hey, I'm going to go run for president." Basically on just because I can shit. Literally, bro. Like, I heard that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I did hear that shit. But whatever, man. We see what happens. Yo, I don't give a fuck about it. But yo, listen, we back on the B-Line Web Show. Of course, it's episode 114. Thank you guys so much for 114 episodes of this show. 114 episodes that have been out to you. There's definitely been even more. Damn near 30 plus episodes that we haven't even put out that got messed up or lost along the way. So it really would be around almost pushing 200 at this point. No, not that much, but yeah, damn near almost pushing at least 150. But I just want to thank you guys so much. I'm definitely going to try to do my best to get behind this mic every single Tuesday from this period on going forward. Like I said, I am only doing the B-Line now, so I got a lot more time. I still got other shit that I do, family life and everything, but I'm going to try to make the show more of a priority like I was. I also do want to start reaching out to people. If you guys are very interested, please make sure that you check us out. You can hit me up at my email, but it's easiest to go to the B-Line Entertainment LLC.com, and you can get all of our services or anything that you want to check out, donate to the show, check out the merch, man. It's a lot of stuff we got over there. And, you definitely get in contact with us, or just hit me up on Facebook, man. Hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, wherever you watch us at. And, just hit us up. Hey, I want to come on. I'm even kind of looking for a co-host for this show. I'm not going to lie. I would love to have somebody that I can have come on every week, and we can kind of powwow and bounce some ideas off each other and, talk about that. It would be awesome to come on too. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna figure it out. If you haven't already, please, once again, make sure that you go over to our YouTube and like, share, subscribe to the channel. Check out our sponsor, Dubby. Get you some energy and stuff like that. And most of all, make sure that you keep pressing the wrong one. That's not the one anymore. Make sure that you check us out Thursday night. We got the Halloween Spectacular going down 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be a frightening one. So I hope you guys, bring some clean underwear so that you can change when you get scared. But listen, bro, if you're in a toxic relationship, try to reevaluate that shit, see what you can do to get out of it or make it better, whatever works for you. And I hope you guys have a great week, man. Check us out tomorrow. We're gonna be talking wrestling starting at 5:00. Wrestle Talk Wednesday. Commission will be on 5:00 p.m. Commission boys back at it. And of course, straight through the roast Wrestle Talk, we'll have a Halloween special coming on tomorrow night. 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. I love you guys so much. Until next time, guys, we're going to make sure that you stay true, stay positive, pay attention, baby. And we out.